This is a Suboptimal podcast. Check out our suboptimal content at suboptimal.co.
Hey guys, welcome to the NighCast. Yes, we're back. We're recording this Tuesday morning, April 3rd, or April. Oh my God. Let's try, I was just thinking of April because that's the last time I recorded one of these. August 13th. Today is August 13th. It's been 4 months. And we're doing these live now in the morning. It's 5 a.m. for me, 8 a.m. Eastern, and we're going to see how this goes. So where's Drykk been? Drykk has been doing things other than the NighCast. We've been streaming lots and lots of video games. We've been talking with many people on the internet, making new friends. We're talking to chat and learning how to talk to chat. You know, as all streamers do from time to time, have those crisis moments when you're like, are we doing the right thing? What's going on with life? And what should we be doing? We hit a couple milestones since I last made a NighCast. We're over 1,300 follows now. It's been kind of a long and crazy type of road. Everything's public, of course. If you're looking at Social Blade or one of those networking sites, I don't still know what's going on with my life and how I've been so fortunate to meet most of you guys. And Seismic and Womble in chat this morning, just talking to you guys and having fun and meeting you over the last almost 2 years now. It'll be 2 years November 1st that I've actually had a set schedule to stream to. And so I'm starting to reflect on the 2-year journey and see, what's coming up. And it's interesting. It really is. So NighCast. Bring back the NighCast, obviously, doing the recording here. Thanks, Seismic, for the congrats. We are going to try to have a little bit more form around it. I have this 1 hour every Tuesday morning before I commute into work. That will be me waking up at the same time I normally do for streams, getting coffee, getting ready, everything. And as I do a couple chores upstairs, as soon as I'm done with the chores, I'll come down here. And what time I have, I'm going to record a podcast for the NighCast. Name might change. Things might change around the NighCast. I need to talk to Copper about the NighCast logo and stuff like that, because I'm still using my old photo of my light screen that I have in my room. So we will be doing some changes to the NighCast. This again, NighCast is just a podcast with suboptimal.com, suboptimal gaming, suboptimal community. I'm probably the most lackadaisical one. But we got the Redfish show. We got Flash Forge Radio now, which is Ladman Radio, Professor Rad, and Dad Got Game. Amazing conversations. I'm really excited. I got the episode 4, parts 1 and 2 downloaded on the phone for my commute today, so I'll be listening to those as soon as I get off here on my drive to work. Followed by 2.5 Weebs, which is Comfy, Copper Lion, and The Daylist, or if you just want to call him Mr. Vengeance, you can. And of course, my little show here at the end, NighCast. So one of the things that I want to kind of discuss is my brain and thought process about recent events. So one of the things that recently happened is Mixer announced, and Ninja announced that he's coming over to Mixer, and he's been here for now a few days, a week, couple weeks. It was August 1st, 2nd. He came over because he started that with his Lollapalooza gig. And so, everybody's been talking about, Ninja and what's been going on with Mixer, and there's other drama related to that. But ignoring the drama, I think that his move to Mixer is a great thing for him, because I think it's been a deal much larger than Mixer itself, because as we know, Mixer is owned by Microsoft. Microsoft, of course, is where Tyler or Ninja started his life doing Halo and Halo gameplay and competitive gameplay. So I highly, highly anticipate that his return to the Microsoft portfolio is going to be including him with some type of Xbox deal / Halo deal. And I really expect us to see a next generation Ninja Xbox console or Halo edition console with him related to it somehow, especially marketing wise. I mean, it'd be crazy not to have him marketed with that. And so when he made this little video, which is amazingly just cute as fuck, okay, it was great, and I would highly recommend going and pulling it up. It's on his Twitter. You can find it online, and it's him like interviewing himself through different personalities, and it's great. It made me laugh. I'm not a big BR fan, or I'm not a big person that does a lot of watching of his content, but I do enjoy these little like videos that he releases, like the one he did at Lollapalooza where he dressed up as a different guy and had the hair and fake mustache beard thing and walked around. It was good stuff. Happening in the Destiny world, Luke Smith tweeted out about a state of the game writing he did. Ended up being 20 pages long. So we're still waiting on our Destiny update from Luke Smith, but I think we got some good stuff coming. As you guys know, follow me online. I did go to Bungie a couple weeks ago and got to check out some of the stuff that's coming up. That's all can't talk about, but I do have to say that I am excited about where this is going, and I can't wait to see what Luke says in his upcoming multi-part saga, which is beginning today. Which, yay! Watch the Twitters for Luke Smith. We got lots of good news coming out soon. As for other related news, I started a new schedule. I know I'm jumping around a lot, just how my brain works. I started a new schedule. I'm streaming in the mornings now instead of evenings. We're going to be doing that for the foreseeable future. This is to help with me being available while my kids goes back to school, because that's important to be available for your family. At least it is for me. So, we got the kids starting school here in just a couple weeks. I want to get prepared and like used to a schedule ahead of time. So we're going to do mornings. Again, they're starting at like 8 a.m. Eastern, which is 5 o'clock for myself. We'll be going for a couple hours Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning, doing some gaming content and other content. We'll be doing Tuesday mornings for about an hour, trying to record the podcast or working on suboptimal stuff / my website, which I got to get this website going soon, updated. I have a blog on there. That's something I need help with. Like, what do you guys want to hear? Like, I'm not a great writer, but I wouldn't mind writing some stuff on the blog. I'm thinking about just turning the blog page into a way to like ingest my tweets. I feel I put in way more tweets than I do blog posts. So I need to do something with that website soon. As for the podcast, we are going to be kind of like working with the overall feel of it. I feel that of all the suboptimal podcasts we have out now, I definitely have the smallest podcast because it's me. But with the Redfish Show, Flashforge Radio, and 2.5 Weebs, I feel that the coverage there between Redfish and Flashforge was a lot of the same topics I was covering, at least in my first 14 episodes. So I would like to expand and change out of what I'm doing, and I know that the Redfish Show is looking to start incorporating some interviews, which is awesome because I can't wait to hear some of their interviews that they're planning. But I would like to do something new with this show. So one of the things that I'm looking to do in the upcoming weeks with the NighCast is we're probably going to go through a rebrand. And if you guys want to help me with that and ideas with what we want to call the NighCast, because I just used Nigh, meaning almost. Because this is almost a podcast, so that's hence the word NighCast. We will be actually trying to work towards a final branding of this, and then we'll be talking to Copperline about getting some branding soon. So, I guess I will work out when we figure out what we're going to be talking about in like format wise. As for upcoming events, this week we have more Solstice Grind for Destiny 2 here on the channel at mixer.com/DRYKK, right? We'll be doing hopefully purple gear soon. I would say about 50 to 60% done with blues on the Hunter. So we're going to be moving into the blue grind on Warlock and Titan this week. Feel the Titan is going to go the quickest. I almost want to put it as my last character just because like grenade kills are going to be so much faster on that character. Because there's, it's not going to be void, so it's going to be arc or solar, and I have gear / abilities to speed that up. Yeah. So, do you guys have questions out there in chat that you guys want to talk about before we go into what's coming up in video games? I'll pull those up and we'll start talking about those. And if you guys got questions for me or whatever, we can go through those. So August video game releases in the next week before we record the next podcast. We got Friday the 13th Ultimate Slasher Edition on the Switch. No Man's Sky Beyond's coming out, which I'm super excited about. I love No Man's Sky. I just moved it from my old hard drive onto my NVMe because I was having load issues. So hopefully that fixes those problems. Emma the Lost in Memories on PC. I have not checked that out yet. And Zeus Begins. Not checked either of those out, but I'm kind of curious about Emma Lost in Memories. I love a story games, so I need to find out more about these games coming out. So we got a few games coming out. No Man's Sky is going to be my number one interest, at least in the next bit, as soon as I can get out of the Solstice grind. I've committed myself to getting that purple armor. I really, really am going to force myself down that rabbit hole, I think, and finish that. Because if I don't finish it, I'm going to feel like I failed myself. Especially at this point. Like I don't even know how many hours I am in this week, the last week, because I've been doing off-hour grind as well. But it's a lot. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna get to it and hopefully get through it all very soon. So we're gonna cut it there for the podcast. I know it's gonna be a short one today. We will be back next week, hopefully working on this and perfecting what we need to do. But as we've learned from listening to Professor Broman and other content creators over time, it's not about being perfect. It's about starting and learning along your journey. So that's what we're going to do with the podcast. We're going to keep going, keep learning, and keep progressing.